You can last 30 days without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours without shelter. But you'll be lucky to last 30 seconds with boredom. I'm Tech Survivor, and I'm going to show you how to survive without an outlet and without Wi-Fi. Was that accent good? Like, did it? Yeah. No? Yeah. Hey guys, Hardware Hound here, and we are going to do something just a little bit different. I have some live footage of my experience with the ViewSonic M1 Plus projector. So let's take a quick look at that first, and then we'll go into more of the traditional review aspects after that. Okay, come on. We're going to find a spot. So we need to find a good place where we can project the Switch and actually get some good gaming action going. So I think I might have found a spot. Just been fight with this thing for more than 30 seconds and I still can't get it to work and I'm getting really bored. So you can kind of see, guys, we got this outside. We found ourselves a nice little gaming spot. And you can kind of see that this is, it's going to struggle a little bit in broad daylight. Like, take a look at really close here. And you can kind of see colors, but, maybe outdoors in the middle of the day is not going to be your strong point on this particular projector. But if we wait here for a little bit longer, let it get a little darker out, I bet we would do...
What are you doing?
Alright guys, so it turns out though, if you have like a little basement or even just a curtain that you can close off in a room, can make this really bright. So I've got Breath of the Wild going on there, and take a look at how well you can see. This is just projecting on a flat wall. Now take a look at the projector here. We are this far away from the wall, so we're like what, maybe about 6 to 8 feet away? And so we've got a good bright surrounding outdoors here. Of course, now if I take Link over here and come down into the shrine, I mean, look at this. Even in a darkened area, we're looking at some pretty decent colors and brightness going on here. So, I mean, if you want to turn your Switch into a full screen TV, as well as being a portable TV, dang, I think that this M1 Plus is awesome. All right, guys, I gotta take a break from footage because I need to do some more case studies here with this projector. I'm gonna clarify real quick. I really wasn't about to cry. Like, I was fine. So just saying, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I can explain that part of the reason why we're having trouble with the Switch was you can't just use any old USB-C cable. We were using the ones that like come with our phones for like the charging cable, and we couldn't seem to get it to connect. However, ViewSonic includes a USB-C cable with the M1 Plus, and it was definitely like a thicker, sturdier kind of cable. And that once we used that cable, our Switch was just plug and play compatible with the USB-C port. And that, guys, is the strength of this little projector. The fact that you can just use a USB-C cable, take your Switch, plug it in, and then bam, project a screen is awesome. It may not be the greatest for outdoors and daylight, as we saw. You can't get a great picture with a ton of sunlight, but the idea that you're just gonna be sitting on a park bench trying to play the Switch with a projector in a crowded place is not as likely. However, in an inside room, it's just great, and if you dim the lights even just a little bit, it's even better. So this guy has a huge strength when it comes to that one very unique feature. And the best news, we didn't brick our Switch, and that's something that you got to worry about since that has been something that has happened with other devices. So that was awesome. This, guys, is by far the best Switch projector you can possibly get, I would say, just for that one feature alone. However, that didn't make it a perfect projector. This guy is barely what I can call a smart projector. There was really only one feature I could get to kind of work. You can use your Wi-Fi connection to mirror your phone's screen onto this projector. And while I was able to get, I've downloaded like Angry Birds 2, because I figured, well, that was a pretty mainstream game, and I was able to get that to work. It's not my kind of game though, and there's so many mobile games out there that who's to say what games will work and won't work? Because the Netflix app I could not get to stream. You know, it would say that it was mirroring, but I would just be getting black screen the whole time when my Netflix was streaming. So that was the best I could get out of it. However, ViewSonic's App Store could not get anything to work. I tried downloading and installing my own APK files for like smart TVs. Couldn't get any of those to work. I was able to do the firmware update pretty easily. You know, you just download the package from ViewSonic's website, you pull the two files, there's like a master bin file and then the actual upgrade file, put it in the root folder of a FAT32 flash drive, and bam, as soon as you plug it in, ViewSonic says, oh, hey, you want to update? Say yes, and you're good. So that was really easy, and I was glad about that. But yeah, even just, you know, doing anything smart-wise with apps, I could not get them to work. There might be a way to download the right one, but by the time I went through some of the options, it wasn't simple. And I think that's the number one problem with this, is that to call it a smart projector, it needs to work properly. Yeah, it has an app store. Yeah, it supposedly can run apps, but if they're not working right and it takes a ton of troubleshooting to solve, it's not going to work. In fact, I have the greatest idea. If ViewSonic can at least get Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Hulu pre-installed to work when you turn this baby on, it'll be a smart projector. But here's what I think would be their best concept for a smart projector. If ViewSonic could team up with Amazon and make the M1 a Fire projector, that would be genius. Because they could use... I've actually had to set up several Fire Sticks now, and I've got to say, Amazon got it right with their Fire Sticks, in my opinion. They're easy to set up, and they work pretty darn smoothly. You put a Fire Stick capability with this projector, and it would be like an all-mobile entertainment center, and would be freaking awesome. So ViewSonic, if you can set up and make something work with Amazon's Fire Stick kind of service, that would work. On the flip side, guys, you can totally just plug a Fire Stick into the HDMI port and get the same functionality, even though you'd have double devices to connect. But that brings us to kind of the point, right? Because for $300, this is a great little projector, and if you want something that works with your Switch, I can definitely recommend it. However, for just about $40 less, you can usually get the M1, and that one was even on sale on Prime Day for like $200. And if the M1 is a significant amount less, there's no reason for the smart features. Yeah, the M1 Plus is a little brighter, and that might be something you want. But the regular M1, you could just plug a Fire Stick in and have all those smart capabilities that work smoothly, and then still be able to project other things. Now, whether the M1 works with the Switch or not, I can't really say, and there was already so many questions I was answering, it's hard to tell. So, guys, as far as the Switch projector is concerned, though, M1 Plus is pretty awesome, especially being able to work off that USB-C, because you can just plug in the Switch and then run your Joy-Cons, and you can have like a mobile gaming station that you can bring to anywhere and do like co-op games, whatever, make a bigger screen just about anywhere you want, pretty much as long as it's indoors or nighttime. So, all around, good product. Work on those smart capabilities, it would be a perfect product. Guys, I'm going to do a full written review of this. I'll go a little more in the details of the settings and stuff. This isn't a very complicated device, so don't feel like there's a whole lot that you have to worry about. But that's going to be in the description below, so check that out when I get that done. Otherwise, let me know what you think of the video. I hope you enjoyed Tech Survivor. I'll catch you later.